Hello everybody, so today you join us, we are doing slurry onto the silage ground that we cut probably like 10 days ago now, in real time, but several videos ago in video terms. So today is the 1st of June, and looking out, the regrowth is actually very nice. So you can see ahead, we're just laying 3 pipes off the other reeler, off the big reeler, and then that will leave me my 3 on here to move around, because we're doing this field, the field over there, the field over there, and hopefully the field over there. So a little bit of rolling up, moving around. Hang on, we just got to go and tweak a pipe. Right, so that's the 3 pipes off. So we have got 2 5-inch pipes next to the pump. The first 2 pipes away from the pump are 5-inch, 1 4-inch off the big reeler, and now we're going to use our 4-inch off the front reeler. Okay, so the first field we're spreading into is the one we reseeded at the end of last September, and this, as you can see, it's coming back very well. So all 4 of these fields we're doing today are the ones that we spread in the video a couple of weeks back, where we were trying out that on-track guidance, light bar thingy on the fertilizer spreader. So what we'll do in a minute, when we get going, we'll fly the drone over one of them. Because that fertilizer did get washed in fairly quickly after it got put on, and as you can see, it's coming back well now. So if there was any errors in the spacings, hopefully the drone should show it up in the regrowth with darker and lighter patches. So we'll have a little experiment there, see how we're doing. And also another thing, because it has grown back so well, the benefit of the dribble bar, we can just drop the slurry straight onto the soil. If this was 2 years ago and we were still using a splash plate, it would flatten the whole lot, and it just wouldn't be as good, because you don't want to flatten your fresh regrowth with all that slurry. Although today we're not really spreading slurry, it's mostly going to be just parlour washings, dirty water with a bit of yard sweepings in it, so it's going to be pretty thin, but it would still flatten and contaminate the grass. But dribble bar, we'll just drop it straight to the soil, and you won't even tell that we've spread here. Okay, so rolling off 2 pipes will be sufficient out here. So what I'm doing, I'm coming diagonally across the field, and I'm going to spread that half first and cross over and spread this side, because hopefully, if it all works out right, when we finish this field, if I finish on this side of the pipe, hopefully I can pull back through at least one. I won't pull 2 pipes back through, and pull 1 pipe back through the gate, ready for the next field, and just save a bit of rolling up time, hopefully, if it works out. It should do, there's no reason why not. Right, so we'll get this field spread and then we will come back when we finished. Right, so we're getting along nicely now. We are halfway across the second field. So what we'll do, we've just sent the drone off. So we'll go and do a little bit of filming in the yard, see what's left in the tower, because I can't see from here. So what we'll do, we'll go over to one of the fields that we haven't spread yet, but has had the fertiliser on the way back to the yard. So let's just go and see if we can see if the fertiliser was accurate by that by the guidance system. And looking at that, it's not actually grown yet, so it's too early to tell. Let's have a quick look. Quick look over that field. Not much doing out there either. Okay, so that's the field. That's the field we started in, and that is the reseed from last year. So we've spread that. You can see where we've been, you can see all our lines, and the grass is actually coming back very well out there. And that little dark patch was just where we started. That dark stripe across through the middle there is where we pulled the pipe in. Okay, so let's go back. A few seagulls. Over across the field we're in now. So there we go, you can see we've well on in this field. We've been all around that pond. Just coming up to go around the water tank and electric pole, which is not really what we want to be going around when we're driving the drone, but there we are. So just follow the pipe back to the yard. So there's the pump running away. Can't give you any sound effects. And there is the tower, all stirring. Look at that, nicely going round. Crust is all broke up. And now you can see, like I said earlier on, we're just spreading parlour washings. So it's nice and dark. Now the benefit of being dark is I can see where I'm spreading. But as you can see in there, there's no crust. Like a boater is there, stirring away. And the whole of the tower is mixed. It's a nice uniform mix, which is exactly what we need. So that every pump, so that the pump is sending the same stuff down the pipe all the time. And there's the pump sucking it out of the reception pit. Compressor on the front ready for blowing out. Right, let's back. There we are, just going around the electric pole. So there's a good view here. You can see exactly what I was saying earlier on, where we're not contaminating any of the grass. You can barely see where we spread, whereas if this was a splash plate, the whole of the field, well, obviously everywhere we spread, half of this field would be that nice dark, that would take on the colour of the slurry, which would be contaminating the grass, which is what we don't want. So there you can see coming out, slurry's nice and dark, but it is still very watery, very thin, and all going direct down to the soil. And the vast majority of the grass is staying nice and clean. Now here's the tricky bit where I got to try not to hit the electric pole. and the water tank. What I'll do is I'll turn around here, make sure I got my pipe on the right side of the pole, and then come back, do the bottom side of the water tank. Do that other side of the water tank while the pipe is on the other side of the electric pole, otherwise we're going to end up getting all a bit tangled. And we don't want that. So here we are, we're now going around the first side of the electric pole and the water tank. So that's the thing with these pipes, you've always got to be thinking of the next 2 or 3 runs ahead, just to make sure things don't get tangled and you can actually get out of where you've gotten into. When I was going around the pond, it's now behind us, over the far side, I had to end up doing a few runs back up the hedge and back down again to get the pipe to where I wanted it, to bring it back round to this side of the pond. This is a very good system, it's very quick, as you know how we are at the minute. We've been going 2.5 hours and what have we done? 10-11 acres I spat, 2 of us, so much faster than a tanker, but you do always have to keep thinking ahead where you're going to end up, where the pipe is following you. So but other than that, we're doing well. We're nearly at the end of the second field now, and I'm not yet sure if I can pull back through these pipes or if I've got to roll up. I'm going to have to see where it ends up. It'd be quicker if I could pull them back through to the field behind the camera now, but don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Right, so we're just on the last run of the second field. Dad wasn't on the tractor, he was again watching the mixing in the tower, so he's just getting back on the tractor ready to stop it. We'll see if we can see how the pipes work out, whether we can pull back through the gateway to get into that field just there, or if we have to stop, drop off the pipe we're using, roll out the 2 on the front and go on again. See how it works. Right.
Right, I'm here.
Yeah, we'll stay there for a minute, so we'll see what happens.
Well, you'll stop it.
Don't know. Yes, at some point, but not yet. I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know how the pipe's gonna work out yet. All right, turn it off then. Well, you got to turn it off anyway, but I got to fold up.
Oh, alright, I'll try to get it shut off a minute.
Right, so we are folded. Let's see what the pipe does. So I don't want to pull too far with no pressure in it, because that's when you get twisted up. But we might get away with it. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Right, I'm through.
What are we going to do? Try to start
Yeah,
it
start it
again?
up, yeah.
Oh. I think it's going.
Yeah, pipes are twitching. It's got here now. Right, leave it at that then.
Do what?
It's going now.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Right, let's see how we get on. Hopefully they'll all follow. Should do. Normally when doing this field I set out across diagonally. I don't pull the pipe too hard around the hedge and head off that way, so I'm just going to go this way. Go up and down that way. He just said there's probably not enough slurry left in the tower to do the whole of the field anyway. So we'll do it this way. So here is another benefit of the drone. What we can do. As we're pulling the pipe back through the hedge. I'm not sure exactly how far to pull it. So what we're going to do. Through the gate I should say, not through the hedge. What we're going to do, we're going to go back and watch our loop of spare pipe. I can't even find it now, there it is. Watch until that pulls out straight, and then we should know that's as much as we've got to play with. There he goes, that. I'm not exactly sure how much delay there is between the drone seeing it and transmitting it to me, so we'll stop there. And that is as far as we can pull. We'll leave that little kink there. The trouble is, if you pull these barrel couplings too tight, you get a little bit of spring in the pipe, a little bit of tension, and it's very hard to undo the couplings when you come to do it. Right, so we've done about as much as we can off the pipe we pulled through the gate. So now we're going to stick another pipe on. And see how far we get. We're not going to finish the field, we don't reckon. But we'll do as much as we can. Righty-ho, here we go. So this is going to be one of those times where a full length of pipe is probably going to be too long. But there's not a lot we can do about that. So this is the bit we've done. So we've done from here across to the hedge. Lay a pipe over this because we're not going to do this bit again. There we go, that didn't take too long. So there we go, he's now just getting the pump running again. With this pipe we'll now be able to pump until the tower is empty. So we'll plod on and see you at the end. Okay, so we have just finished blowing the pipeline out. We're just waiting for the last bits of air pressure and slurry to come down the line. And let the pressure drop off the pipes and then break the joints and roll up. So you can see it all shaking around back there. So there we go, that'll end this video here. So I will say thank you very much for watching and we'll see you next time.